Post Malone, a rapper who has been criticized for using black culture to push his career forward. Many thinking he used the rap genre for his own personal gain and completely turned his back on hip-hop once he gained success. Can this be true? Let's talk about it. If you think of Post Malone these days, you probably think of an artist who's known for his pop and country tracks. However, Post first found his success in the rap genre with his melodic track White Iverson. Post had a look that would stand out, as he had the image of someone who was typically a part of the rap culture, with braids, tattoos, and a mouthful of grills. With a sound that you'd expect to come from a black artist, but plot twist, he's actually white. Now, though Post would see much success off his first song, as well as follow-up songs that shared a similar sound, many were skeptical of the artist, some even openly addressing this to his face.
Now with the whole cultural appropriation thing, like you did get popping because of hip hop,
right?
But then you said you want to do country now.
I mean, I want to do country down the line.
Okay.
I'm still in the phase. I'm young. I'm having fun. I'm making the music that I like to make.
But why was Post catching so much heat for this? Yes, Post Malone was a white rapper, but what made him any different from a Paul Wall or even an Eminem, who are respected in the genre, even though they are clearly not black? Well, it's well known that the culture rejects white rappers more often than not. I made a whole video about this exact topic, so check that out. But rap's relationship with white rappers has often been based off those who have used the culture for monetary gain and then left or dismissed the culture later. Think artists like Vanilla Ice or Marky Mark, who clearly only wanted to be a part of this culture for selfish reasons and never truly respected the art. Even in modern music, there are plenty of what I'd call gimmick rappers who play almost a caricature of a modern rapper. They talk about the streets and use the lingo that you're used to hearing from black artists within the culture. The problem is, these gimmick rappers are just playing the part. They don't live that life or know the true struggles of growing up in those environments. This disrespect, along with the natural instinct to keep our culture to ourselves due to fear of being manipulated, and it's no wonder why so many white rappers are judged so quickly. But this often affects other white rappers who truly love hip-hop and respect the art. Is Post Malone in that category? It's very complicated to say, because at the end of the day, we never know these artists' true intention, right? We can only go off their actions and what they publicly have said. In that case, it's sometimes hard to stick up for him. After saying comments like he doesn't consider himself a rapper, yet he used a lot of the sound that rappers use when it comes to flows and lyrical content when he first came out. Or the fact that he apparently denied a spot on the 2016's XXL cover because he wanted to go in another direction with his music that wasn't hip-hop. To say you're not a rapper but then use their whole swagger and style is controversial at best. But while many will take this as a slap in the face, I see truth in what he says, and in a way I think it helps his case. He never claimed to be a rapper even from the beginning of his career. To him, he just simply made music and expressed it in different ways. It was other people who boxed him into that rapper category. When you look at it from a creative view, this makes sense. It's a good thing to develop your sound and diversify your sound, something that most modern rappers don't do and should be doing. Post is actually a very talented artist when it comes down to it. He can make catchy hooks, he can create unique flows and deliveries, and he has a good voice for singing. To hold him into a box and standard would kind of be hypocritical, as plenty of artists like Uzi and others have constantly pushed the boundaries of their sound and don't even consider themselves rappers. Post changing his style could definitely make you question his authenticity, as he's clearly dressed off what the culture considered hip-hop and now dresses more country-inspired. But then again, rappers like Uzi and Cardi also went from dressing more hip-hop to dressing like anime characters and vampires and shit. So what's really the difference? It's a very abrupt change, but then again, he seems to dress based off whatever sound he's pushing at the time, which from a marketing and business standpoint makes sense. It could even be the reason why he's now diving more into that market. His latest album is a full-on country album, and if you're in the know, you know country and pop music are where the numbers are at. To become a globally successful artist, you have to reach out to the other audiences. Rappers often get stuck in that rapper bubble because they fail to do this. Did Post Malone grow up in the hip-hop culture? Definitely not, but he doesn't act like he did anyways. He never tried to act like he was someone else. He's pretty much been the same person he's been since he came out, just an easygoing, laid-back artist. I don't feel like he ever tried to claim the hood or act tough. He's always expressed he likes all kinds of music, from rap to pop to country, so that's the kind of music that he creates. I think a lot of people in our culture are just not used to seeing an artist be so diverse, where they could be successful in those other genres. Only the biggest rappers in the game can really do that. Now we are quick to judge, but if we had a black artist doing the exact same thing, they'd be giving praise to that artist's talent. Did Post completely switch his brand and music? Yes, but I don't think he did so with malicious intent. I think he's just talented and wanted to go beyond hip hop, and we need more artists to do that, no matter what color their skin is.